So I still feel like a lot of people are not really truly grasping the severe, and I can't stress this word enough, the severe consequences of teaching any little human and conditioning them toxically to suppress their emotions. You could just look at the world around you because that's the consequence, but let me break it down in a picture for you. So the reason why it's so severe and increases the likelihood of mental health disorders and physical health disorders, including dementia, is because your emotions are a constant state of your humanity, of your being. You are simply just moving from one emotional state to another, but it is a constant thing that is going on. And so if no one teaches you about the emotions and then learn how to express them in healthy ways, what's happening is you are then conditioning a human to have really low self-awareness. They are not understanding their internal experiences. They have no language for their internal experiences, yet they are still having those internal experiences. Do we get what's happening here? And so this is why you will have a bunch of adults walking around right now that deny that they're emotional, even though that's impossible, right? That it's impossible that you're not having any emotional experience at all because you have all the same parts of the brain that I do. Sure, you may be experiencing them differently because of unresolved trauma, detachment from self, and other factors, but those emotions are a very real thing. They're just being bottled up, suppressed within you, and coming out in ways that you probably don't like. Substance abuse is a mental health problem and condition that we know comes from emotional suppression and a lack of emotional intelligence and emotional regulation skills. Violence is, and physical abuse of other humans and psychological abuse and emotional abuse also come back to suppression. Basically, all of our major, if not all of our problems as human beings come back, they boil down at the core to people not being taught about their humanity, and to people not having enough mental health knowledge, awareness, and tools to manage themselves well as human beings. And we keep slapping labels on people and making it seem like, I don't know how so-and-so turned out this way. When if we could be a fly on the wall and watch their experiences from their upbringing, we would absolutely see that. I have yet to ever meet a human being in my work as a psychologist or therapist that I cannot tie back and understand who they are today based on their experiences. Because that's just basic science. That's conditioning. And not all conditioning is healthy. And some conditioning truly increases severely the likelihood of mental health conditions and physical health disorders as well.